Welcome to another episode of Quick Tech Tips and Reviews. My name is Tony, and with this channel, I try to bring you guys a variety of different tech-related content. So, if this is your first time with us, please consider subscribing to the channel and make sure you hit that little bell so that you're alerted to when I release new content. Today's video is not going to be on one specific item. We're going to show you a couple of new toys that we got that we're going to be doing some upcoming videos on, as well as answer a few viewer questions. Okay guys, I have a shorter video and I'm excited to share a couple of new things that I got with you. In addition to sharing these new toys, I'm also going to answer just a couple of viewer questions that I received recently. So the first thing that I want to show you is this right here. This is the Bose SoundTouch SA5 amplifier. So what do you do with an amplifier like this? Well, if you're not familiar with Bose, Bose has a whole house wireless audio system very similar to that of Sonos. And with an amplifier like this, instead of just using the actual Bose SoundTouch speakers like the SoundTouch 20 and the SoundTouch 30 and the SoundTouch 10, it allows you to take your own pair of speakers and make them part of the Bose whole home audio system. So in an upcoming project, what we're going to do is we're going to take a pair of Polk Audio Atrium 5 outdoor patio speakers and connect them to the SoundTouch SA5, making these speakers and that outside living area part of Bose's whole home audio system. So I'm really excited about that, and stay tuned for that upcoming project. We're going to be doing an unboxing video. We'll look a little deeper at the SA5 features, and then we'll actually do an installation video as well. The next thing that I want to show you that I'm also equally excited about is this guy right here. It is the Ubiquiti Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus. We'll do an unboxing video, and we'll also do not probably an installation video, but more of a migration video, because the lab is currently running on the original Cloud Key. So we'll just do a backup and restore, and we'll hopefully be able to migrate from the original Cloud Key over to the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus. Eventually, we'll start exploring Unify Protect as well, but that'll be in the future. Okay, so the first viewer question I want to address is about the Canon SL2. It's a video I did on how to use the Canon SL2 as a webcam using the Elgato Cam Link. The viewer asked about turning off the overlay because you need a clean HDMI output. So what I want to show you in this picture here is on the back of the SL2, you could see the info button, and I'll have an arrow pointing to that. All you have to do to turn off the overlay is repeatedly hit that info button until the overlay disappears. Now this is easier if it's done in live view mode, so that'll make your life simpler. Also, you're not done yet. To completely get rid of everything so that you don't want your recording software to capture anything, including the autofocus box, you need to turn the lens from autofocus over to manual. So the next question came from a viewer inquiring how to delete a user group in the Unify controller. Now, I'm not sure which video that comment came from, but in any event, I'm signed into my Unify controller, and I'm going to show you how to delete user groups that you created. So, like I said, I'm in my Unify controller. I'm in the settings area. If you look over to the left, I'm on the user groups tab, and what you see here are two groups. There's a default group, and then there's a user group that I created for my guests. Now, that guest user group is to, in this particular case, to control bandwidth throttling. If you're interested in seeing that video, I'll put a link to that video up above. However, back to this viewer's question, how to delete the user group? Well, when you're on the user group tab, it's a pretty simple process. You just come over to your group, the user created group, and click on the delete button next to the trash can. As you notice, the default group does not have the ability to be deleted, but any user group that you create can be deleted. So it's that simple, and I hope this answers your question. The next question came in from a viewer based on the video that I did on hosting multiple websites on your Synology. So the viewer asked about if this could be done using Nginx instead of Apache web server, and the answer is yes. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, if you haven't seen my video on how to host multiple websites on your Synology, I'll put a link to that video up above. However, back to this viewer's question. Well, we're working in the web station here, and it's a real simple process. If you want to use Nginx instead of Apache, you have to go to your general settings, and here where you pick your back-end server, instead of using Apache, just select Nginx. Now, I didn't physically install Nginx. I'm assuming that when I installed the web station, that Nginx just got automatically installed as part of that installation process. I don't actually recall all of the installation wizard screens, but it's most likely that it's a supporting application and it got installed when I did the web station. So that being said, again, click on the back end server, choose Nginx, and click apply. Now, if you're using virtual hosts, which is the means for hosting multiple websites, then make sure that you go into your virtual host area and then edit your virtual host to do the same thing down here where it says back-end server. Just make sure instead of using Apache, you choose Nginx and click OK. That's really all there is to it. Make sure you do that for each virtual host that you have, and it does work the same as if you were using Apache server. Now, that being said, if you want to know more about Nginx versus Apache, there's a great article here on kinsta.com. It's called Nginx versus Apache Web Server Showdown. And I'm not going to get into too much detail on the pros and cons of each in this video. However, if you take a look here, just to give you an overview of what this article is going to discuss, it talks about them both being popular web servers. And it says that Apache was released in '95 and Nginx hit the scene in 2004. They're both highly used by major companies. In some instances, it says here, Nginx has a competitive edge in terms of performance. So, that being said, if you want to know more about Nginx versus Apache, I'll put a link to this article down in the video description below. So there you have it, guys. If you liked this video, found it helpful, and would like to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out some of my other videos up above. You can help out the channel by remembering to subscribe, give the video a like if you haven't already, and share the video. And remember to use those Amazon affiliate links down in the video description below. I know they don't change your price, but they do help out the channel. My name is Tony with Quick Tech Solutions. As always, I thank you for watching. See you next time.